battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with some more Divide and Conquer AGO. I'm on turn 144, the Dunedain campaign. And as you can see in the color of the new banners we have, completely different banners now. We have restored Arnor as a proper kingdom. So Agmar was destroyed a while back. We took out their last stronghold over here in Litesh, and we gave it to the Elves in exchange for the Undertowers, which allowed us to build our third Arthedain administration. From there, we were able to restore Arnor. So now we need to focus on reuniting the kingdoms of Arnor, Dol Amroth, and Gondor into one mega kingdom. Basically, I have to get an emissary down to Dol Amroth and form an alliance of some sort. I don't think I have... Let me see. I know I had like 2 emissaries here, if I'm not mistaken. I may have sent them both west, didn't I? Yeah, I've got a spy here. I've got another emissary here. And I can't recruit... Oh, wait, yes I can. So I'll recruit this guy. And I also have to deal with the dwarves of Ered Luin up north. Because out of all the neighbors I have, I mean, there are really no evil factions left. Ered Luin hasn't really fallen to the dark side, so to... Well, they kind of have, because they accepted a gift from the Nazgul, but they haven't gone to war with any of our neighbors, which is kind of odd. You'd think that at least 50 or 60 turns ago, they would have already been wreaking havoc on the elves, and possibly have already been fighting us as well, but they've been leaving us alone and everyone else alone for quite some time. Technically, they're only at war with the independent realms. Let me just double check that. Oh, and they are at war with Enedwaith, so... And I don't think that's a war they're exactly winning, because Enedwaith has been kind of raiding their territory in the far north, and I don't think the dwarves have been able to do a whole lot to retaliate them. So what I'm going to do is start prepping my forces to attack their settlements in the far east. I'm aiming for Ragla over here, Imlad Nin, and then eventually we're going to start pushing on to Donyanak as well. But what I need to do is send out my Oathbreakers from Minas Tirith and start making the march up north so I can use them against the dwarves. I think I only have one more proper battle I can use them against, but I need to see where all the dwarven settlements are so I can know where best to utilize my King of the Dead and his Oathbreakers. And I think I'm going to start sending... Yeah, I might as well start sending you guys back. There's really no point in kind of keeping you here, is there? But I had another ship nearby, didn't I? Let me see. Was it this guy? Yes. Alright, let's have you pick these guys up. Start heading back. And I might as well send this spy back over here, kind of see what's going on. Okay, I don't think there's anything else I was going to do this turn. I'm still trying to consolidate control over the Undertowers. It's going pretty well. We got a pretty good governor in there now. I could increase taxes if I really want to, but I think I'm just going to hold off on that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've got our emissary ready. Kind of send you out on your way. So you should be in Dol Amroth's territory just like maybe another 2 turns. Rune and the goblins are now allies. Kind of a pointless alliance though, because the goblins are about to be wiped out. They don't have much left to work with. Okay, so we got the orcs over here. I really wish I had my troops nearby to help out, because I would actually help Gondor fight this battle. But I don't want to use my Oathbreakers on them, so... unfortunately, that's going to have to wait. Oh, technically they are close enough, so maybe I could get Aragorn over there to help out. Alright, before I commit to that, let me just check on all my other administrative duties up here. We're doing okay with income. I'm building up my Dunedain Royal Barracks. And I have to wait a long time before I can start recruiting some of these other troops, because the Arthedain Footmen, I need to wait 29 more turns before I can even start recruiting them. But they only take 2 turns, which is nice. Sworn Infantry, only have to wait 14 turns. I got the Watchman Bow Guard and Sword Guard as well. Still gotta wait another 15 turns for these guys. And then I've got the Watchman Axe Guard. And I might as well build, let me see here. I think I'll have you start with... yeah, let's build an herbalist up here. And I'll have you build communal farming. Oh, we can upgrade this to a city now. That's nice. Might start work on this. A little expensive, but it'll be worth it. And I no longer have to worry about the goblins here whatsoever. So I'm gonna start sending my spy. This spy, I think I'm gonna send him up north to kind of keep an eye on the snow orcs. And I need to keep this guy over here. Yeah, the dwarves are going to be particularly brutal to deal with, so I need my absolute best troops available. I might as well leave you as governor.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Alright, the problem is we've got way too many troops in here, so I kind of need to spread you guys out a bit. I think I'm going to put you in this fort here. And then I'm going to put you over here. Yeah, I can start putting you guys in here. Let's kind of cut back on the upkeep, because we don't need this many guys in here.
As you wish.
Most certainly not. Okay, and then the Undertowers. One more turn until you get the Dunedain Barracks. Can I get another spy going? No, I can't. I think I'll give you guys a bit of an armor upgrade. That might be a good idea. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Alright. Now I'll come over here and focus on Gondor for a bit.
Yes, my lord. As you wish. With honor, assembling a deliver our wrath.
Oh, we can get some mercenaries here. That's cool. Okay. I think I'll recruit the farmhand volunteers and some Rohirrim to help out. Alright, so we got a pretty big, nasty orc army to deal with. They got some cave trolls with them, but I think we can handle these guys. We're getting some help from some Gondorians as well. Alright, let's fight this then. Let's get right into this.
Men, on my orders.
Actually, our reinforcements should be coming from this side. We'll get a little closer to them instead. Alright, let's take a look at these guys up close. Okay, Gondor Cavalry looking pretty snazzy. We've got the Knights of Anornian, they look fantastic here. And then the Rohirrim look pretty good as well. I'm going to take a look at the Gondor Infantry and Archers, Citadel Guard. Not much of a difference from EUR. But the Gondor Spearmen look a little differently. Okay, and those Skiliath veterans. Yeah, I don't think there's really any difference with these guys. And then we've got the vanilla Gondor archers here. Kind of lacking the armor upgrade, which makes them look a little bit more professional. Well equipped for the battle. Oh yeah, let's get these guys grouped up too. Okay. We're going to start kind of creeping in over here. We got reinforcements coming in from behind us. Not much, unfortunately, but they will do. Anything helps. I'm going to start moving you guys this way a bit. Alright, looks like they're already moving in. Let's get the Skiliath veterans over here. Thought those were the trolls for a moment. Alright, cavalry, I'm gonna have you start moving in now. Let's try to coordinate this accordingly. Alright, we'll hear them. Let me see. Let's see if I can kind of swing you around. Nah, no. Yeah, let me move the Rohirrim over here. Gondor cavalry. Yeah, you guys go after the light infantry. Same with you. Nope, come on, guys. Come on, directions, come on. Oh, there goes our allied captain, unfortunately. That's not good. Alright, so this is not going well for us. Alright, come on, guardsmen.
Stand! Men of the West!
That's right, stand, boys. We can do this. Alright, I think we can turn this around. I need you guys to come over here and help deal with these black Uruks. Alright, get in there before we get Aragorn killed. Alright, come on. These trolls can't be that tough. Come on, guys. I'm gonna get these... it's kind of too late. They're kind of stuck in there, aren't they? Alright, at least they're winning decisively. That's good. Ah, crap. I didn't get these guys out of here on time. Come on, Rohirrim. Yep, I better get you guys out of there, too. Got the sellswords right there. Shit. Yeah, get out of there, guys. Come on. Okay, now we're facing heavy casualties. I need the farmhands in here. Okay, Aragorn's gonna need some help here soon. Come on, guys. I should have had you in shield wall this entire time. Damn.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Where are my other archers? Damn, Aragorn needs help.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
Alright, thank goodness for that. Killed the captain. We can get these guys running now. Yes, perfect. Okay, thank God we killed that captain. I think we just saved Aragorn.
Such tidings does victory emerge. The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Alright, this battle's turning more in our favor. Spearmen did exceptionally well. And they absorbed the fewest casualties so far. Archers took a bit of a beating, and the Gondor infantry definitely.
Stand, men of the west!
Shoot, the Hellbirds, the Hellbirds. Alright, archers, I need you all to aim for these guys. We need help.
Behold how our cowardly foe
Okay, archers, you can stop firing.
press the attack.
Yep, and there's Elisar. Oh no, that's not him, that's an orc. Where is he? There he is. Still has the ranger's cloak. Oh, that should be everybody.
The enemy are utterly vanquished. This is a great victory, worthy of only the
Yes,
mightiest
it
of...
most certainly is. We did take some heavy casualties, but at least we brought the orcs down a peg.
Glory, honor, victory! Stay close!
Alright, Aragorn. I'll need you to stay with the main force here. And I'm gonna hire some cell swords here just to make sure. End this turn. Okay, goblins just lost another leader.
These lands.
Alright. Gondor, I think I'm gonna leave you to take Carathan over there. Because I kind of need Elisar back in Minas Tirith with the rest of his army.
By your command.
Go ahead and get our infantry retrained. There we go. And I don't need all of these guys here, so let me take a few of you. Yeah, let me put 2 of you in this border fort here. Kind of save on the upkeep. Oh, okay, good job, Aragorn. Alright, I'm sending the Oathbreakers back up north.
Move.
No one's gonna bother these guys.
The men are spent. We go no further today. I've tried.
Oh, and the goblins are officially destroyed, so yeah, Rune didn't get much out of that alliance. As I predicted, they lasted like literally 2 turns, less than that.
I would fight for your people as if they were my own.
No time to haver. I'm on duty.
Okay, so what else have we got here? Might just calm down on the recruitment. Just kind of let the infrastructure develop where it's needed. I'll build this inn over here. And I still need my emissary to keep moving. Where is he? Yep.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, keep moving this way for me.
I shall
Oh, I got
follow
2 emissaries. Okay, there we go.
without question.
So I'll have you stop over here next turn. We'll try to negotiate some sort of an alliance.
Your attention is an honor, noble ally.
My lord.
Alright, so I need a spy in Dunyanak over here. And then I'm going to send another one. Let me see, because I've got an emissary here.
Yes.
Keep one there.
Yes.
And then I'm going to have one near the Elves at all times. I don't really think the snow orcs are going to be bothering anybody that much longer.
Approaching quietly.
Yeah, the Elves haven't been able to take it. I wonder if it's because the Doomstack took it back. That kind of looks like a Doomstack right there. It might be. Okay, so it's really hard to try to find these spies because they kind of just blend in. I mean, I know that's supposed to be their job, but kind of wish they were a little bit easier to find.
Orders, my lord.
As you wish.
Alright, just kind of stay in there for me. And you're still building the royal barracks, as you should be. And I think I'll have you work on the Rangers Council Hall. Might as well. Alright, so the Oathbreakers have a bit of a journey ahead of them. Keep the spy over here. I would like to have you kind of focus on these regions here. Isengard is still going strong, but I doubt they're going to last. I doubt they're ever really going to expand beyond the Westfold, or... I mean, honestly, they've already lost some of their territory in Rohan, so they're kind of falling back. And they won't last for too long, because now they're going to have at least 4 factions fighting them. They're fighting a war on 2 different fronts, if not more. Alright, I'm going to bring this spy over here. So I can keep one in Ragla, keep one in Dunyanak, and another over here in Barketta. Okay, so now we can actually recruit the Sworn Infantry and the Watchman tier infantry and archers over in the Outer Towers. That's really good. And... is there any way, like, let me see here. So I have an armorer here. Yes, so I should be able to retrain my Gondor infantry with some new armor. I don't know if I can replace the troops altogether just yet, because I think the 457, that might just only account for replenishing the troops. Actually, we might as well get that ballista going. Alright, you've got a long ways to go. I'm gonna have you head in this direction for me. Oh shit, I should have taken you by boat. That would have been faster. Darn it. Would it have been faster? I don't think so. I think it would have been the same now that I think about it. It probably would be the same. I mean, at best it might save us 2 turns or something.
Your orders. What is it you wish to discuss?
Alright, let's see.
No, we cannot agree to this now. Another proposition. We're happy to listen.
Well, let me hold off on this then.
An honor and a pleasure. Farewell. Yes, my lord.
Alright, I'll negotiate something with Dol Amroth next turn, but what I'm going to do is entice them into an alliance by giving them some territory. But I'm also trying to decide if this is the right time to reform the to reunite the kingdom, because once I take on Dol Amroth and Gondor... Hey brother, thanks for joining the chat. Good to have you here. So, the only problem is, once I reunite Gondor, Dol Amroth, and Arnor, I'm also going to have to take on some huge expenses, because I know Gondor has a huge military, Dol Amroth not as big, but I have to incorporate all their upkeep too for their troops. And I know they're still fighting our Ardenheim, the Verdieggs, and the Haradrim down here to the south. So there's a lot going on militarily down there, which is going to stretch me out for a bit. So maybe it's best if I just hold off for a few more turns until I'm thinking I've got the dwarves under control. Because once I've got the dwarves under control, then I don't have to really worry about Arnor anymore. It's just the dwarves that I'm more concerned about. Trying to get these barracks up and going. We should just get you going too, honestly. Yeah, let's do that. And let's get catapults going, because we're going to need some heavy siege equipment to deal with the dwarves. We have to approach the dwarves a little differently versus Agmar, because Agmar was already pretty tough to fight with our tier 1 and tier 2 infantry. Against the dwarves, we're just not going to last. Like, we need to take a different approach with the dwarves. We need vastly superior infantry, we need heavy armor, we need lots of... I think we're going to need lots of skirmishers. But I don't really know if Arnor has a decent amount of skirmishers to begin with. And I think we have to conquer certain territories in order to incorporate the Rudar tier infantry, because the Rudar... There are some pretty decent Rudar skirmishers, like the axe throwers. They would be perfect for fighting the dwarves. Yeah, so I can get the Kriath spear band over here, the Hillmen, the Kriath axe throwers over in Barshaleg, but these guys won't be available for 13 more turns. Rudar Huskarls, they could be pretty decent. And then the Entenmoor's Troll Hunters. Yes, these are the guys I really need. I need a lot more of these guys. But for the time being, I'm probably just going to have to settle with trying to get more ballistas and catapults in here. Honestly, I don't think archers are really going to be as effective. I mean, Dunedain archers are pretty good, but with a missile attack of 7, I don't know how well that's going to do against the heavy plating of the dwarves. Dwarves are going to be incredibly difficult to fight. Yeah, they got the Grimborn Reavers. Just look at that armor. 21 in armor. I don't think our rangers are going to do all that much against them. That's why we really need some top-tier skirmishers. Yeah, dwarves are going to be incredibly difficult to fight. And they also have great morale as well, so they're not going to be as easy to rout on the battlefield as Agmar was, because Agmar had a lot of tier 1 orcs and Rudar Hillmen, but trying to scare off the dwarves is not going to be as easy. I'll get you going here. So militarily, I don't know how we're going to fare against the dwarves. That's why I really need my Oathbreakers up there. My Oathbreakers can at least fight one more battle for me, but what I'm going to do is see if I can use my Oathbreakers to besiege one of their most important cities. Because then I can just keep the dwarves tied up in one area.
My respects to you.
Alright, let's end that then. Alright, looks like Gundabad's in trouble again. Okay, so it looks like the Haradrim are having some hard times down in Harad. Mount Gundabad besieged. The evil factions are really struggling now, which is good to see. There's no way they're going to survive this. Well, actually, it may not be that bad for them. They got a lot of elves to deal with, but these guys are pretty battered. In the meantime, they still hold on to Berzakul up here. I would like to help them, but I'm a little busy preparing for a war against the dwarves. Imlad Nin, yeah, they hold some pretty decent strength in the area. I think I'm going to send you back in this direction. Yeah, tell me what I have to deal with here. And they've already got their gold tier armor too. Man, these guys are going to be hard to fight. Alright, so the Dunedain barracks is done. Oh, that's been done, yeah. I think I'll have you focus on chicken farming. There we go. That's good. I've got a spy here, so let's send you down this way. Okay, so this is a huge city, Buzradum, so Erdluin controls this city here. That makes sense. Yeah, they won't bother the Oathbreakers. No one's gonna touch these guys. Alright, let's keep you moving. Technically, he can hire some mercenaries. I might do it. I can afford it. I just really wish we can get some skirmishers, though, because these guys... Yeah, they're not going to do a whole lot of good for me fighting dwarves. I mean, at best, they might be like cannon fodder. Maybe that's one tactic I can employ. Just kind of throw in a bunch of tier 1 or tier 2 mercenaries up against the dwarves, and then just pin them down and flank them with my best troops. That could be another approach I can take. Just kind of use the low tier mercenaries first to keep the dwarves kind of pinned down somewhere, and then just flank them with my best cavalry. I could probably cause the most damage that way without completely ruining my best troops. Let's do chicken farming here too. We need to start focusing on population growth. I can get you upgraded to a large town, finally. And we can get more troll hunters here. We can actually get a lot of units here. This is pretty cool. So we can get all of the Cardalin infantry here, the Krioth class axe throwers and skirmishers, and more troll hunters. Yep, we can get the Cardalin riders and sentinels. We can get the Rudar infantry here too, I think. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty snazzy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. Actually, wait, let me see here. Yeah, let's give you guys an armor upgrade. That just makes sense. We need to get you guys ready for the coming war against the dwarves. Because this will be an even tougher war than what we fought against the one we fought against Angmar. Alright, let Gondor take Carathan. I don't need to mind myself over there. I don't need to worry about that. They've got it. They've got that in the bag. Alright, let's get some more of these guys going. Let's get a ballista going here too. And let's do the Dunedain Royal Barracks. So once we get the Royal Barracks in here, what else can we get? Citadel Guard, Osgiliath Veterans, Gondor Archers, which we already have. So this just gives us access to the Sworn Infantry and Horsemen. The Dunedain Steel Bows. That's basically it, isn't it? I mean, don't we already... So we don't... Yeah, we don't have those yet. So the Dunedain Royal Barracks will allow us to get that. Alright. We should at least establish trade rights with Dol Amroth. That would work. And Gondor is quickly becoming the next superpower of Middle-earth. Oh, dang. Bree just lost one of its commanders. King Mazog is dead. Dorwinion. Yeah, we keep failing in those little side missions, unfortunately. I just keep forgetting about them. I guess I just have bigger fish to fry, you know. Alright, let's build this blacksmith. Oh, wait. This Dunedain Royal Barracks. Yeah, that may have to take priority. Let's do that. We'll need to keep a strong military presence up here in Kasuk. It's very valuable to us, so I don't want to lose that to the dwarves. Alright, let's see if Dol Amroth will at least agree to... Wait, what's going on here? Okay, there we go. Let's see if they'll agree to trade rights. Come on.
I do not believe I'm able to accept this.
Sure.
It was a fairly good day to you.
Alright, that should help improve our relations a little bit. And like I said, I'm going to hold off on reuniting the kingdom until I can at least get my Oathbreakers up here to do something for me. Yeah, let's get you... I'll have you hire the mercenaries too. So I'm going to have you get yourself a lot of mercenaries here. I'm not going to bother with the clanfolk fighters. I mean, they're not going to last very long in combat. And I can deprive Isengard of some troops too, so might as well. Shoot, you gotta be kidding me. I need military access. Do I have someone over here that can help me with that? A diplomat, maybe? Let me see here.
Yes, my lord.
I might need to send you down south, because I don't think I have anybody around here. No, I don't have anybody here. Let me just send you south then.
Without question.
Alright, so it looks like the Snow Orcs just lost their capital. And yep, now they've launched their Doom Stack. Beaten again and again, the forces of Gundabad are at the end of all hope. However, in the frozen wastes of the north, there are Snow Orcs who would stand to the bitter end. All that can be mustered has been called to fight. Gundabad will not go down without one last mighty battle. Yeah, they still want me to talk to Dorwinion. I don't think I have anybody close to Dorwinion, so I'll need to send you out that way. Might as well get you going all the way over here.
As you wish. Stopping here.
As you command.
Oh, I can get some more mercenaries here. Might as well just give you a big mercenary army, why not?
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna have thousands of mercenaries under his control.
Move. As you command.
High Elves and Anduin Vale. Okay, so let's just make sure the dwarves are not in alliance with the elves. Yeah, they only have an alliance with Dale. And I'm not worried about Dale. They're on the other side of the frickin' globe, so no concern there. Oh, okay, so now we can finally get our Arthedain footmen, all of the rest of our infantry, then cavalry that we can recruit. Let me get this armorer set up first. And then who else can we retrain here? Might as well get the general's bodyguard retrained. Save some money. I'm going to put you guys in Weathertop. Yeah, let me put you guys over here in Weathertop. Just start that march now.
We can go no further today.
No, it's almost been an hour already. Jeez, time is flying. So it looks like Enidwaith is sending another army up there to deal with the dwarves again. Oh, wait. Dwarves are already here. Alright. The mercenaries are definitely dragging us down in upkeep. Might need to calm down on the recruitment, but it's so nice to have all these mercenaries nearby.
Ships ready.
Alright, gonna send my ship down over here.
Day to sail. We can go no further. We can go no further.
Alright, my Oathbreakers.
Move.
Perfect. And I would love to get some more mercenaries, but I kind of need to calm down on the recruitment. Yeah, let's get you over here to Boozer Doom. And Enidwaith already looks like they're giving them a very difficult time. The Red Crest Axemen. Alright, what do they have here in Boozer Doom? Yeah, they still got a pretty sizable garrison, but we should definitely do something about this garrison here. Because they're very isolated. The dwarves are very isolated over here in Boozer Doom, so if we want to, we could send a strong enough army to take it. And the Oathbreakers, they already have a sizable mercenary force. So what I could do is send my Oathbreakers, at least all the mercenaries anyways, to besiege Boozer Doom. Send some troops in the Undertowers to help them. I'll have this guy lead them. And then I'll send my Oathbreakers up north to see if we can besiege their capital. Because if we can keep our Oathbreakers up there permanently, then we can keep their capital from recruiting any more troops.
Hail. Well met. No.
Yeah, the dwarves look like they're really having a hard time with Enidwaith. They can't seem to stop them from constantly sending troops up north. It's kind of ironic because the dwarves, they really shouldn't have to worry about Enidwaith all that much, except for Boozer Doom, but Enidwaith just doesn't care about borders. They're going right through High Elf territory. They're going through all these regions up here to try to harass the dwarves as much as they can. So they've got troops over in Thorin's Halls. They've gone as far as taking Barketta. So Enidwaith just doesn't give a flying fart whatsoever for borders. Oh, Dunedain Steelbows, yes. But like I said, money's getting kind of tight. I may have to cut back on some troops. Yeah, I think I'll start disbanding some of these troops, because a lot of these guys are not going to do us a lot of good against the dwarves. I mean, I think the Dunedain Blade Masters and the Armsmen should do okay. I like the Ruffians for my own reasons. Dunedain Wardens, I think they'll do okay, but they're not that great to have late game. Actually, I should send some more troops up there. So who can I recruit next? Let me see. I think I'll start with Osul over here. No, I really want to get some better troops recruited. May have to start with Fornos, maybe? Yeah, let's start with Fornos. I can get the Arthedain Knights, so I can give that guy some Arthedain Knights. We should definitely get him some Royal Guard. So I'm going to start with the Royal Guard, because they're going to take a while to recruit. And then let's get the Arthedain Knights in here, too. Some of the finest troops Arnor has available. And I've got all these reserves here. So when war does break out against the dwarves, we're going to have plenty of troops nearby to help out. Plenty of generals as well, so we'll be in a great place to start pushing against the dwarves. So my only concern is going to be particularly Numinous. A Numinous can rely on a lot of recruitment here, so as long as my finances are in a good place, I can get a lot of troops to a Numinous rather quickly. So a Numinous I'm concerned about because of how close they are to Dwarven territory. I'm also particularly nervous about how Kasuk will fare, because they constantly had dwarves marching through here all the time, like it's nothing. So Kasuk will need to bolster its defenses too. And then I've also got the Undertowers down here to worry about too. So those are the three main settlements and strongholds I have that might be in trouble when war breaks out with the dwarves. Because this army needs to be used to kind of take some territory quickly. Alright, let's move on here. Not much to really see. Okay, where are you? Yes, let's get some of these Grey Flood Raiders. They have some pretty good missile attack. Might get the River Elders too. I'm going to ignore the Farm Hands because they're just not super reliable. Alright, keep marching this way.
I've tried whipping them, but the men are spent.
Okay, let's see. And I should have... Oh yes, what about my emissary? Yeah, let's keep having you go this way.
Without question, I shall continue tomorrow. Tomorrow's journey planned out.
Speak to our dignitaries. Hail and well met. No.
You wish to parley, send an emissary.
Alright, so how large is this dwarven army?
Perhaps you see
They don't have any troops except just their general, that's it. Alright, let's build sheep farming here.
As you wish.
And one more, actually 2 more turns and the large town is upgraded. That's good. Barnos, I'm still getting the Arthedain Royal Guard and Knights ready. They need 5 more turns. And I'm going to have you build... No, let's calm down on the construction. Money's already starting to slip a little bit because of all the recruitment we're doing. Okay, so what I should be doing with my catapults, because I've got 2 of these bad boys here, I'm going to send you down towards the border of Ragla. Yep, just keep moving that way. We can get you some catapults easily.
With honor, making camp here.
And I'm going to start getting these troll hunters going, because I could really use their missile attack. Alright, how are we on archers here? So we've got plenty of Dunedain Rangers. We've got our bodyguards up here too. They're also ranged units. So I'm good on archers. I should be okay on cavalry. I don't really need the sworn cavalry, because they're kind of a tier below the Dunedain cavalry, as is. So it's really only the troll hunters I'm interested in getting out of this roster for now. And then also the axe throwers too. Let's do that. And then once these guys are ready, I'm going to start taking some of these guys out. I might leave the ruffians behind at Barshaleg. And then... let me see here. Maybe one of the armsmen as well. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because I want room for the catapults and the skirmishers, because we need some variety in this force. Alright, where's my emissary?
Yes, my lord. As you wish. Stopping
And
here.
then my Oathbreakers. Can you hire a mercenary ship? Yes, you can. Perfect. Now board that ship so you can cross over. Would it be faster if he... honestly, I don't know. It would take him through 4... It would take him 4 turns to start marching towards... probably 5 turns to reach Boozer Doom. If he takes it by boat. But if he lands here...
I never liked sailing anyway.
yeah, it just kind of makes sense to do this instead. My only concern is he might get slowed down if he runs into anybody along the way. Not even combat-wise, just anybody, you know. If he runs into some Brelanders, then I don't think we have military access to their lands. Yeah, let's get some more of these Grey Flooders. And then sellswords lastly. Because like I said, we're going to get a huge, gigantic, one big mercenary army ready to go here.
Move! We go no further today. I've tried whipping them, but the men are spent. We go no
Alright,
further
keep those
today.
elves there. Not much else I'm going to do with you. I'll build the blacksmith next turn. And I think you have been upgraded. That's good. Might as well just get you guys retrained, get you some new armor. Alright, and you can build the royal barracks as well, but there's not a need for you to have this at the moment. Yeah, there really isn't, so I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to save this as Arnor 155.
My lord.
I am but an ally, Lord. Yes. As you command.
Yeah, I'm not going to get any more mercenaries here. I think we're good.
Move!
Alright, so we're just 2 more turns away from Buzradum. And I'm going to have this general kind of make his way down.
Yes.
Need you to start prepping for the coming war. Because you're going to take control of these mercenaries while the Oathbreakers move up north and they besiege Thorn's Halls. My goal is, if we can besiege Thorn's Halls, we're going to force the dwarves to basically stack a lot of troops around here, drag them away from the fighting. I think that's one good way to kind of beat the dwarves, is to get the Oathbreakers to besiege Thorn's Halls. They'll never attack the Oathbreakers, because basically they'll be too afraid to do so. But it'll force them to keep a lot of troops in the area. And then I can kind of just push my way through Ragla and Imladnin and Barai Dunyanak. We have all these generals here too. We gotta do something with these guys. Because it's adding to our... I think it's adding to our upkeep costs. Because I don't think the generals are free. Only certain generals have 0 upkeep.
Joining forces, my lord.
Your orders, my lord.
By your command.
Alright, we've got the Dunedain Royal Barracks set up here. That's good. We don't get a lot in terms of a roster, unfortunately. But I am going to have to start getting my... Let me see here.
Approaching quietly, my lord.
We come in peace, noble one.
Okay, I'm going to keep one guy up here to kind of keep an eye on the Snow Orcs. I kind of wonder where their Doomstack went.
Approaching.
Yeah, I don't see them anywhere up here. It's a little unusual. I wonder if they got a... I wonder if they destroyed them already. Alright, somebody's fighting the dwarves over there. I wonder if it's Enetwaith again. Alright, perfect. Okay, so we are in competition with Dorwinion. But doesn't Dorwinion... Don't they have to destroy the Easterlings as part of their objectives? Let me check on them over here. Oh yeah, Dorwinion's been hard at work. Okay, we may need to speed things up here a bit. Yeah, I think we'll have to speed things up here a bit, because Rune only has like what it looks like to be 4 cities left. Dorwinion looks like all they have to do is destroy Rune, and then they win the game. But we still have to destroy Isengard down here. Might as well check on Isengard. If that's the case, maybe I'm better off just pushing for my objectives altogether instead of focusing on the dwarves. Yeah, because honestly, if we just push against Isengard entirely, we could win this game. Reunite the kingdom and then destroy Isengard, and the game's won. Maybe we should do that instead, because there's not much of a point in going after the dwarves right now. There really isn't. So maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll go back a few turns and just kind of focus on Isengard. Because now it's kind of a race to the finish line. I was really hoping to go to war against the dwarves. But that war is going to drag us out a lot longer than necessary. Oh, so now the dwarves of Erdluin and the High Elves are at war. Oof. Honestly, I think we're just going to have to fight the dwarves now, because if they're going to war against the High Elves, that may not be so good for us, right? Yeah, because then I don't think we're left with much of a choice here. If they're willing to go to war against the High Elves, then what's to stop them from attacking us as well? It's a good question. Very good question. But I only have so many troops to spare. I mean, maybe the High Elves could handle the dwarves on their own. I don't think they really need our help with this, do they? Let me think about this one. Where's my ship? Yeah, let's get you down here. I think what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to keep sending my Oathbreakers in this direction. Or at least send the mercenaries in this direction, you know?
Yes. As you wish. Yes. We'll make camp here. March to exhaustion. Continuing.
But as for the Oathbreakers, would it make sense to send them towards Isengard instead? It probably would. I mean, I would love to use them against the dwarves, but I gotta have somebody fighting Isengard, so we can start making progress against them. So I think I'm gonna send these guys back to deal with Isengard. But if I use them against the dwarves, we could finish that war a lot faster too. What to do, what to do. Alright, it's a tough decision, but I'm going to send you up against Isengard. I've already got a ship on the way to kind of pick you up, so just kind of make your way down here for me.
I've tried whipping them.
Yes,
The
my
men
lord.
are spent. My lord.
Alright, we've got our skirmishers ready here.
As you wish.
Okay, let's get the ruffians out of here. And then one of the arms men out of here too. Because I need my skirmishers way more than those guys.
Yes, my lord.
By your command.
Yes, my lord.
And it looks like the elves are already besieging this area.
My own friend.
Wow, the Legion Shield Guard look amazing. Alright, next turn we're going to help the elves out. They'll besiege the place, but I'm going to help them attack it. We still have to deal with this very large dwarven army too, so let me think here. I'll need a spy there. I need another one here. Let's have you over here for now. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well that's because my emissary is still super far away from them.
My lord.
He's finally getting closer to them,
I
but
shall
he only just
continue
arrived,
tomorrow.
so kind of give him a break.
An order.
Alright, next turn we should start besieging Buzradum.
Hail and well met.
Yeah, Enidwaith looks like they've got these guys surrounded.
Perhaps you seek a diplomat and not a warrior.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay. We have to start calling in our reserves pretty soon. Because I only have so much line of sight in this area. Probably the smart thing to do would be to start sending... Let me see.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, I was hoping the High Elves would have committed to their attack on Raglaw. Because these guys are going to be really tough to take out.
My respects to you.
That will not be easy.
An order.
Alright, let's start getting our troops into position here.
I am but an ally.
Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to see what I can do about incorporating all the kingdoms now. Like, I don't really want to do this just because of all the micromanagement involved, and honestly, I don't know how good our economy is going to look after absorbing Gondor and Dol Amroth's military. But I think we need to make an effort now to start pushing against Isengard, because Isengard is the last enemy left to destroy. Yeah, you guys need to get down here, start waiting for that ship.
We'll stop here. Ships ready.
Alright, you gotta pick them up next turn.
Sails.
Yes,
We
my
can go
lord.
no
Might just have to send these mercenaries another direction, because it looks like Enidwaith has this under control.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. We shall continue tomorrow.
Alright, I'm gonna send my spy up this way.
Approaching quietly. Approaching quietly. My lord.
No time to haver. I'm on duty. Ah, sorry, my lord. I'm no diplomat.
Alright, what else have we got here?
Hail and well met, noble.
Alright, let's go again. Yeah, we're in a race against Dorwinion right now, because Dorwinion doesn't have too many enemies left to fight. They've only got the Easterlings left, and that's it.
If the enemy finds us here, it won't be to their liking.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of money right now, because we have a lot of troops on the field, especially those mercenaries. Those mercenaries are costing us a pretty penny.
Invasion force loading up.
Alright, time to send the King of the Dead back towards the south. I'm going to have him land. I think right over here would be a good idea.
Sail.
Alright.
My lord, by your command. Joining forces, my lord.
If you wish to parley, send an emissary.
Yes, my lord. Without question. As you wish.
Okay, what can we do here?
My respects to you.
Where did that large dwarven army go? Is that...
Perhaps
Is
you
it these
seek
guys over here?
not a warrior.
I'm guessing. Alright, I've got a guy over here in Gobadrain, keeping an eye on this region.
Quietly.
There are no dwarves over here in Kasuk, but I'll need to be very mindful of what to do over here. I think we better start getting troops ready. Let's get the Sworn Horsemen in. Let's get the Sworn Infantry in. Yes, here's my spy.
My respects to you.
Your attention is an honor, noble ally. Yes.
Perhaps you seek a diplomat and not a warrior.
Yes, my lord.
All right. Let me see here. Okay. What I'm going to do is give Dol Amroth Kasuk to guarantee an alliance.
How could the pleasure was all ours. Farewell. My lord.
Okay, that's all I really need to do, right? So, for 4 turns, ally with Dol Amroth to ensure, yep. Alright, well, let's see what happens here. Maybe it'll happen at the end of this turn, I don't know. Because I don't think there needs to be a waiting period for this, right? There's only a waiting period when it comes to Minas Tirith, but we've held Minas Tirith for a long time. Restore the kingdom. The coronation of the High King is a solemn and sacred ceremony marking a new era for the people of Gondor. Minas Tirith is adorned with banners and flowers, and a great feast is prepared to celebrate the occasion. The people eagerly await the arrival of their new leader, eager to pledge their loyalty and support. As the High King approaches the city, the cheers of the crowds grow louder, and the trumpets sound in triumph. The ceremony itself is a grand affair with the leaders of the various factions of Gondor in attendance, as well as the emissaries from other kingdoms. The new High King is crowned with a magnificent crown and presented with a scepter of rule. His first act as ruler is to address the people, laying out his plans for the future and asking for their loyalty and support. The people of Gondor respond with enthusiasm and joy, knowing that a new era of prosperity and peace has begun. Do you wish to continue? Press accept to restore the kingdom. Press decline will keep your faction as is. Alright, let's do this then. Alright, but we accepted it. I guess it happens next turn then? Alright, so Enedwaith now holds on to Busardum, so we can take these mercenaries and start pushing north.
Making camp here. Yes. As you command, we shall prevail. Yes. Your attention is an honor, noble ally. All ashore! Now, you dogs!
Alright, so it looks like it's loading now. May have to give it a minute. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Orders.
Okay, holy cow. But when Aragorn arose, all that beheld him gazed in silence.
That we may share in the days of peace.
Now come the days of the king.
Beautiful. Okay, they want us to blockade Umbar. Yep. So we actually have a ton of money coming in every turn now, which is crazy. So I was worried that we would actually be riddled with a lot of debt, but now we just have an insane amount of money coming in every turn. We control 44 regions, so now all we have to do is destroy Isengard and we win the game. So let's get to it, folks. So Gondor looks like it's doing pretty darn well down here. But let's keep things stable down here for now. Jeez, they just have so many troops. This is crazy. Alright, and I'm not going to worry about pushing into Mordor. If the elves want to do that, great. But I am going to be more concerned about getting these troops over to Rohan. So let's start redeploying these troops to a new front.
With honor.
Oh, dang. Okay, so things don't look too hot over here. We're going to have to put some troops in here.
Yes, my lord.
An order.
Your orders, my lord. Your orders, my lord.
Alright. I'm going to do this. Oh, and Aragorn, now he's Elisar Telcontar, Conqueror of Middle-earth, faction leader. There we go.
As you wish.
Alright, we'll get some troops out of the White City to help maintain law and order.
Your orders, my lord.
I'm going to put you guys in here too. And I'm going to get all these troops marching westwards to help Rohan fight Isengard. Rohan, you are no longer in this fight. Well, you haven't been alone, so now you've got Gondor's help. Alongside Enedwaith and the Brelanders and the Elves, now you've got Gondor fighting alongside you, so be grateful. Alright, and because we gave Kasuk over to Dol Amroth, we actually get some extra troops here as a garrison, so this will help us out tremendously. I don't think we'll have to worry about the dwarves being a problem there for a little while. I think we should go ahead... That's a good question. I might hold off for a bit. I need to start getting some more troops over here. Let's get a catapult going too, and let's get... military education, governor education, some new infrastructure here. Let's get stables going. Alright, so public order is not looking good in some areas. Yeah, there's no governor over here at all, so that's why. Let's get you guys in here. We gotta try to keep some things stable. Let's try to focus on where public order is really poopy. Okay, let's get maybe the Dunedain war camp going there so that we can increase public order.
Wish to speak to me.
You're okay over here. I'm going to get these troops moving in areas where we need law and order. Okay, you guys look good over here. Nothing crazy going on. It's probably, yeah, it's down here. Gobil, Tough, Tolfalis not looking good.
Ships ready. Ships ready.
Okay.
Ships ready. Yes.
Alright, I'm going to have to get some more troops in there too. Let's get some of you guys in this fort.
By your
Alright, you're gonna need more troops then. Get you guys in here too.
Leaving the army. Orders.
Honestly, you might just put the whole army in here for now. Alright, so we're at war with the Verdi eggs over here.
Yes, my lord.
So we gotta fight a couple of battles here first. And then Kirith Ungol. Why does that count as... It should just be like one big fort, honestly. We shouldn't have to worry about Kirith Ungol and public order. That's just silly. Okay, what other troops do we have here? I've got plenty of troops there. I'm trying to send these guys westward so we can kind of help out Rohan. I've got Gondorian forces besieging Fain Nobel over here.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, you might as well just keep that under siege.
We shall engage. We shall prevail. An order.
Marching to war. Beginning the siege. The siege goes as planned. Ships ready.
Alright, where to place you guys? Let me see. I'm going to put you guys in here for now. Let's get a spy here. Let's retrain these troops. Might be looking a little tricky here. Oh, it's not too bad. We can get rid of those guys. You should be able to handle them on your own.
To battle.
Huh?
My lord.
Alright, looks like they'll need some extra help. Okay. I need a spy in this area. Where are my spies? Alright, I'm going to send you up here, just in case. The Varieggs look like they're kind of heading in that direction, so what I need to do is... Yeah, you guys are kind of battered, unfortunately.
Orders. Yes. My lord. My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Orders.
There will be much honor in defeating you. I respect you in battle.
Yes, my lord.
I wonder if the Varieggs would accept some sort of ceasefire.
With us like this. I see little, my people. You would speak of something more? We won't be agreeing on this. Bodes poorly.
My lord.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to deal with this fight down here.
To war then.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
As you command. We have triumphed. My lord.
Alright, I'm going to send you back.
Your will, my lord. With honor. Orders.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, and I'm going to start sending you guys in this direction to kind of help them out.
My lord. An order. Yes.
I respect you in battle.
Yes. Hiding from the enemy.
Your orders, my lord.
honor. Making camp here.
Okay, and let's see what kind of troops we can recruit now in our biggest cities. Yeah, I don't see any change to the roster at all, unfortunately. Oh, and the elves took Donyanak. Okay, so they are making some good progress there.
I will fall. I would fight for your people as if they were my own, friend.
Alright, let's go ahead and save it here. I'm thinking about... Well, actually, let me check on the Oathbreakers here. We need to get you sent to Isengard. Yeah, let's get you to Isengard right away. Because you can get there in just a handful of turns and then besiege Orthanc for us.
We'll stop here. Ships ready.
I'm going to start sending these boats down here.
Ready to sail. An order. We can go no further.
Okay, Dunedain culture is doing well. Let's get a barracks down here. I'm not going to authorize any more attacks in the south. Got a lot of troops here too. Honestly, I think what I'm going to do is just keep you guys stationed here for now. I'm going to send you guys over here maybe. Let me think about this, because I got a general down here too. Oh, we could take these guys out. Alright, so we can take out these footmen rather easily. But our Ardenheim looks like it only has just a couple of settlements down here, so we could send these troops down south and help finish them off. What I am going to do is just kind of keep you down here for now. I have you head towards Tal Al Jaf, but I want to make sure you're not going to get... Yeah. Yeah, let's send you down this way.
We shall continue tomorrow.
I'm only concerned about Tir Athraid over here, because I don't have a lot of troops there at the moment. For some reason, I can't attack this guy. Yeah, that's really annoying. What can I do about this? Alright, I'm gonna get you down over here. And I'm gonna attack Ragla up here now. Well, it's only gonna hold for 3 turns, so should we really waste the troops? 3 turns isn't too long. But then again, speed is everything, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just push for it. Let's do it now. The elves have a lot of good troops here, so I think we can kind of just sit back and let the elves do most of the work. I'm just going to focus on using my catapults to bring down the walls for them. Alright, so this will not be easy to attack. Very narrow way up there. And the elves are on the other side. I might start here instead. Actually, we have to get our catapults around here.
done well. The gates
Okay,
have
good job.
fallen.
Time to storm the castle.
We've captured the enemy's walls. The battering ram is in place. It'll not be long before our enemy's defenses fall. The men have done well. The gates have fallen. The power of Angmar will protect us! To me, Hillman! Attack! A legion of the hills! Charge!
Come on, axe throwers, do something.
To me, Hillman! Charge! The Wood King is behind us! Charge!
Wait your command. Wait your command.
Yeah, I still don't understand why range units are so weird in this mod. Come on, axe throwers, throw those axes.
Well, the gates have fallen.
Need to break through this gate, and the best chance we have is stopping these pikes, and these guys are just not firing. Alright, the warriors have had enough, they're falling back, that's good. Let's get our generals in here too. There we go.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Oh, okay. That was a good shot right there. That was a good volley. That was a good volley.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Where's my cavalry? Why are you guys going that way? There's no other way to get up there. Yeah, except... Yeah, you still have to go all the way back around. It makes no sense.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. Our men are in command of the city. We've lost control of the city. The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Okay, my question is, where on earth were these Reavers?
Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. This is a clear victory.
Alright, lost 79 troops there. Maybe you have to axe nicely. Fun, Abe. Good one. Funny, funny. Alright, so the dwarves have been kicked out of Ragla.
Glory, honor, victory. My lord, our courage.
And we got some loot for that too. A modest amount. Let's go ahead and give you guys a bit of an upgrade here. Can I send you guys back for retraining? You could go back this turn. That might work. I'm going to send you guys back. Okay, and then Karn Doom, we might as well get some recruitment going on here. Let's get the Dunedain steel bows, the cavalry, the works. And then you're going to focus on military education. Kasuk, you've got strong defenses here. I'm going to upgrade you to a large town for now. We'll get a spy going here too. Alright, so we're looking pretty good here. We just have a large dwarven army over here that we have to contend with. Not a big deal.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, what kind of bodyguards do we get? Yeah, Dunedain bodyguards, and yep, they have range damage. Feels like kind of a waste of time, but might be worth it to just fight this battle manually. Because I don't want to lose troops unnecessarily. We could just take these... Nah, maybe I'll just do an auto-resolve. Let me just see how bad an auto-resolve would be. Because I don't want to waste time in a small battle like this. 160 troops? Really? I might just fight that battle manually. That seems kind of silly.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, let me go back to that real quick.
Yes, my lord.
Glory, honor, victory. A most noble conquest. To battle. An honorable, glorious victory. An order.
Alright, let me save it here. And I think I've already moved the Oathbreakers, right? Yeah, I should have. Yep, here they are. So they're out of turns. They should be besieging Orthanc within 3 turns. As long as there's no delays along the way. No blocked paths, nothing. But we gotta destroy Isengard quickly in order to win the game, because we meet everything on the checklist except Isengard's demise. And they still hold a few territories in Rohan, so we gotta take out Orthanc, gotta destroy the Doomstack, take back the Foldberg, etc. That's why I'm trying to get Gondor's armies moving westward as quickly as possible, because I'll have to rely on Gondorian troops to get this done. Might just send Elisar back over there too, because he hasn't had a lot to do for quite some time. He's been so focused on getting the Oathbreakers that I haven't left him with really much to do. Yep, that's good. Money is doing fantastic. I'll focus on that in a bit. Oh, I forgot about this guy. I need a spare general or governor or something. Don't I have someone I can send? I may have to send somebody to take down a rebellion.
Your orders, my lord.
Do I have any generals here? Yeah, just not any spare ones. I mean, I could try to send down Karamir. He's got some pretty good command, though. Feels kind of wasted to send him down.
An order. Yes.
I might send him instead.
We're leaving the army.
Okay, we should have some ships nearby to help out. But this situation is not looking good. I think we're going to end up losing this pretty soon. How bad would it be if I sent you out? I can't even lower taxes here. Nope. How about you?
With honor.
I mean, it's kind of risky to leave this place without anything whatsoever, so I'm just going to leave you there.
An order. An order. With honor. Prime position to
Yeah, I really need governors in these areas.
my lord. Yes.
I don't have enough spare generals left to govern the provinces in deep trouble, so I don't know.
With honor.
I think I can send you down for now. Yeah, I'm gonna send you down. Let me see.
Ships ready.
You can pick them up.
My lord. That's a order.
And then just head on over in this direction real quick. See if you can make it in time.
Ships ready.
There we go. Merge the fleets together.
Naval forces.
And then what about you guys over here? You guys are good. Nubin might be in trouble if I can't get more troops over there. Let's lower the taxes here. Okay, and then the Dwarven army is getting a little too close to Barshaleg for my liking. How come I have totally different generals here now? That's so weird. I don't recognize any of these faces. Where are my Dunedain generals? What happened here? That is so bizarre. Okay, the dwarves are sending a huge army in that direction. Damn it, I should have sent these guys over. They're not going to get there on time, unfortunately.
With honor.
Alright, let's get some ruffians in here. You guys got to double time it over to Illuminus. I need to call in everyone I can spare. Because that's a huge Dwarven army coming over our way, and I do not have exactly the best troops for this situation. There is a large mercenary host coming your way, but they won't get there for 2 more turns. And they're going to be in Illuminus in 1 turn. I'm going to give you the Arthedain Knights to help out. And I think it's time we start calling in our reserves. Let's get you guys into position. Let's get the steel bows going. Yeah, let's just get everyone we can possibly recruit. And I'm going to get you guys out of there too.
By your command.
I'm going to send you guys forward.
March to exhaustion.
And I'll get you guys moving too.
As you wish.
Got another general here. I'm going to send you up north.
We shall continue tomorrow.
Alright, so that guy's going to stay in control as governor. But I need to send this army out.
Honor.
Actually, let's go with cultural increase.
Orders.
Yeah, we're not going to be close enough to hit him. But I need to know his exact strength, so what have we got?
I look forward to fighting. I'd welcome a trial by arms to end this feud.
Alright, so it looks like it's majority militia units I'm looking at here. They've got scouts, militia, laborers. These guys aren't so bad. Firebeard warriors are going to be a bit tougher to deal with. Now, if he tries to attack, he doesn't have any siege equipment, so he'd have to wait at least one turn before attacking Barshaleg. My guys can get over there pretty quickly.
By your command.
I would love to get Gandalf on the move.
An order.
In the meantime, I think I'm just going to go ahead and pursue this guy.
As you command.
And then I'll give him troll hunters to help out.
Merging armies, my lord.
My lord.
Alright, we are the most advanced faction. We're the largest faction. Hooray. The elves hold on to Donyanak and Gobadrain, so we no longer have to worry about this stronghold. It's only Imlad Nin that we need to start taking. So once this Dwarven army is wiped out, there's nothing stopping us from marching down to Imlad Nin. And then we still have to look out for Anuminus. Barketta is under attack, so maybe the dwarves will turn back and try to defend it. That's kind of my theory there.
Your attention is
Enidwaith has an army over there. That's pretty cool. Let's see what's going on here.
I would fight with
Small army.
I'd welcome a trial by arms to end this feud.
Now, we need to make sure that the Undertowers is well defended.
I shall continue tomorrow.
Let's try to get some more troops going here, because if they do attack us in this area, we're going to be in big trouble. So, I need to get... What does a guard post do for us? I don't think it really does anything, does it? Okay, we'll build a guard post here. I gotta try to get some more troops here if I can. I can get some mercenaries here too. I think I'll hold off on it. I don't find myself in desperate need of them just yet. And I'm gonna send over all the cavalry. Oh no, I can't. These guys don't have enough movement points. Alright, so if the dwarves attack Anuminus, I'm fairly confident we can defend it pretty well. I mean,
I look forward.
yeah, it's not that bad. I think we can handle these guys. We'll take some heavy casualties, but we should definitely be able to hold it. But I'm predicting they're going to head back to Barketta.
Arms to end this feud.
And the elves are really kicking their butts over here.
Approaching
So they still hold on to Thorin's Halls. They still hold on to Guhuzanor, or whatever it is. So it's really just the strongholds in the north that
tomorrow's journey.
will be the biggest concern for us moving forward. That's where most of their troops will come from, if not all of them. Alright, let's focus on the war down here.
My lord.
I need a spy to move in this direction.
I shall continue tomorrow.
I'm going to start merging our forces together here so we can begin our grand push south.
my lord. My lord.
Honestly, I think we're going to leave some of these guys behind because I need to focus on getting my absolute best troops together. I mean, we have some amazing troops. We've got the Seaward Footmen. We've got the... Let me see here. Seaward Spearmen. We've got the Seaward Lancers. We've got a lot of skirmishers here. I know our Ardenheim is pretty weak against skirmishers.
My lord.
Alright, let's get all of our full units together.
Your orders, my lord.
Orders. Your will, my lord. Orders.
By your command.
Alright, who else can we merge? Yep, I can merge you guys.
Will, my lord.
I can merge you guys. I know you're not going to be the best cavalry, but it'll still help.
Your orders, my lord.
Yeah, a lot of these guys really need to be merged. They do not have... They're not really in the best fighting condition right now, so let me see what I can do.
Your will, my lord. Orders, my lord.
I think that's about it then. Let's get the Gondor archers moving. Axe guards of Lossinac. I kind of like these guys.
Orders. Yes. My lord.
Your will, my lord. My lord.
Yes. With honor.
Alright, let's keep you guys all in here for now.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Your will, my lord. Orders. Your will, my lord. My lord. Your will, my lord.
Joining forces, my lord. By your commands. Yes. We can go no further, my lord. An order.
Alright, we'll keep this place under siege for the time being.
Orders.
We got a decent amount of troops here. We should be fine.
Orders.
Yes, my lord.
It looks like the Haradrim are sending reinforcements in that direction. What I'm going to do is this. I'm going to send you guys... Let me see. We need a different governor here, because this guy is just not helping our situation. Who would make a better governor?
Splitting our forces. With honor.
Yes, my
Nope, he's still the best governor.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, I'm going to send you guys over here.
Honor, my lord. My lord. As you wish. How may I serve? Splitting the
Yes, my
troops. By your command.
Alright.
Urging armies, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, as you wish. Splitting the troops.
Yes, my lord.
Disband you.
My lord. My lord.
Your will, my lord. Orders. My lord.
I need to get a bunch of these guys retrained somewhere. In the meantime, let's get
Your will,
the best units possible
my lord.
into some new formations over here.
Joining forces, my lord. Orders. Orders.
Alright, and I'm gonna get another general's bodyguard in here too. Yeah, that should help our situation a bit. And I'll hire these mercenaries too. Nah, we'll hold off for one more turn. Gonna get you guys moving here. You'll pick them up so that by next turn we can send troops over here to make sure Fainobel is taken eventually.
An order.
I've got a large army over here that I need to figure out what to do with, so I'm gonna start putting you guys in this border fort.
Making camp here.
Yeah, do that for me.
We can go no further, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, let's try to intercept these guys, stop them from retreating.
Marching to war.
There will be much
Yeah, we can
honor
stop them
in
easily.
defeating you.
Alright, and I need to get my Gondorian troops on the move. Keep moving this way for me. We can get some Rohirrim mercenaries along the way. Alright, we need to keep track of our troop numbers here. We got some mostly fresh units to work with, so that's good. This particular army will definitely keep marching west.
Your command. We'll make camp here.
I'm tempted to leave someone behind to take over for Elisar, because I would like to have Aragorn fighting against the Uruk-hai. He's kind of wasted just sitting in Minas Tirith. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll take that. And we'll just increase taxes a bit and get, let me see here, market going. There we go.
There is always hope.
Alright, Elisar, I'm going to have you keep moving in this direction for me, because Karathan is taken.
An order. Joining forces, my lord.
Alright, Elisar, let's go ahead and get you some really good troops here. 3 more units, you get a full stack. And we've got more troops along the way.
Yes, my lord.
March to Ixalgeth. Cleanse these lands with honor.
Alright, and where is... Yep, there's my Oathbreaker. Keep moving in this direction for me. God damn it. Fuck, I need military access.
Possible, my lord.
I need military access. How am I going to do this? I don't have a diplomat nearby. I should have been on the lookout for that. Okay. You keep moving in that direction.
Approaching quietly. Tomorrow's journey en route.
Ships ready. Ships ready. Orders.
Oh, I've got a spare general here. Let's get you moving down here then.
An order.
And you guys can follow suit. Keep the troops in Dol Amroth. Oof, already over 2 hours, jeez.
I respect you in battle.
An order.
Yes, my lord.
We shall engage.
Yes, my lord.
We have triumphed. Splitting our forces. Assemble by your order. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
We can go no further, my lord. Yes.
Yes, my lord.
March to exhaustion, continuing later. With honor.
There will be much honor in defeating you. There will be much honor in defeating you.
Alright, I'm gonna end this turn. Nothing much to really worry about. Everything else looks pretty good. I just need to get my troops on the move. Trying to destroy Isengard as quickly as I can, but we haven't even... We still don't have any troops over there. Hopefully the Oathbreakers won't be delayed any further. Oh, shit. Damn, Rebellion destroyed us.
Regroup.
Yes, my lord.
High Elves. Alright, so looks like the High Elves are close to victory as well. Let's take a look at Dorwinion.
Make camp here.
Okay. So Dorwinion looks like it's getting pretty close to destroying the Easterlings. They've already taken another region. We have got to wrap things up against Isengard because we're still a long ways off. Please don't run into any more troops along the way.
Move! If the enemy finds us here, it won't be to their liking. As you command. Move! If the enemy finds us here, it won't be to their liking. As you command.
Alright, 2 more turns and they'll be in Orthanc.
My lord. Approaching quietly. Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Alright, we'll get some mercenaries in a couple of turns.
Yes.
I need to keep Aragorn's armies on the move. I am pushing everything I've got to try to destroy Isengard as quickly as possible.
We'll make camp here.
I think that's about as much as I can move in there.
An order. Yes. An order.
Alright, keep you on this border fort. We can save some money there, I think.
Victory. My lord, our courage and
Ah, crap. The very eggs could be heading towards it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to send you back, aren't I? Okay, so they're still a little ways. They're a little bit of a ways off, so not too bad.
taking the troops.
I respect you in battle.
To battle. We shall prevail. Orders. Yes. Yes.
Yes, my
You are brave to seek an audience with us like this. The answer, very well.
Nope, they want to keep fighting. All right, so what kind of rebellion are we dealing with here? Corsair rebellion. Okay, so nasty little rebellion we've got to deal with. I'll just have to evacuate the troops out of here. Not much of a choice there.
Taking the troops ashore. As you wish. March to exhaustion, continuing later.
Alright, so to raise an army to take back Gobil Tilfalis, I think I'm going to have to get some of these troops together here. And I'm going to try to get... Oh, we've got a big army here. We could easily send you over there.
Yes.
Get you there in a couple of turns. And then once we've taken Gobil Tilfalis, I can send those troops to continue fighting Ard Adonaim or the Haradrim, either way.
An order.
Alright, Barketta. Our mercenaries have arrived. I can start getting some more of these guys moving. Let's go ahead and put you guys in the fort.
By your command.
Try to keep our costs low if we can.
Yes.
What to do with the mercenaries is an interesting question. I'm not 100% sure yet.
my lord. Approaching quietly, my lord.
And the elves hold on to Oskalan.
Quietly, my lord.
Yes.
Alright, I think we're going to have to face this Dwarven army now, because they're getting a little too close to Ragla, and Ragla's practically defenseless, so let's not miss this opportunity. And the elves have taken Imlan Nin before I could, so there's that. But with Imlan Nin taken, this huge army, once we destroy the dwarves here, we can just send them westwards, and we can merge all of our forces together here and just push for Barketta.
Yes.
Your orders,
As you
my lord.
command. An order.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. This will be interesting. Okay, we've got catapults for a reason, so I'm gonna kind of keep my distance from these guys for now. Oh, are they heading straight for us? Oh, they're not going to mess around, are they? Oh, maybe they'll stay put. Alright, aim for the units up front. Better chance of hitting other targets as well. Okay, good shots there. Okay, no, guys, form a straight line, please. What is this? It's this stupid rock over here, unfortunately. Oh, I wish we had grape shot. Perfect opportunity to use it. Okay, we gotta look out for their merchant cavalry over there. Dang, my rangers are throwing everything they've got at these guys, and only killed a handful of these scouts. Well, actually, militia. I thought they were crossbows from a distance. Okay, that's militia. Alright, caught those guys in a crossfire. Good, good. Are there any more dwarves in these woods? I can't really tell. If they're hiding in the woods, then that's not good. I'm gonna send in my heavy cavalry to take out this militia. Actually, yeah, let's do this. You guys come over here. I think we got rid of their, Oof, okay. I think we're staying well ahead of the casualty count here, so that's good. Damn cavalry. Okay, hit them again, guys. Hit them again. Oh, darn. They're out. They're out. Crap. Get my crew out of there. Alright, let's get the mercenaries around the corner. How are my Sons of the Fallen doing? Very good, very good. Keep it up, guys. Keep it up. We just got to get one of their flanks to fold. Alright, you're out of arrows. Keep firing. Alright, they're broken. That's great. Where are my troll hunters? Yes. Let's swing around their flanks here. We're turning this around in our favor. Okay, Axe Hunters, I need you to charge in there. Come on now. Our armsmen are getting obliterated. Ah, crap. Broadbeam Nobles? Shit, okay, that's an elite unit then. Alright. Okay, these Firebeard warriors are really ticking me off. My archers are like giving it everything they've got, and it's hardly doing anything to them. Alright, we gotta kill this general. It's just taking too long. Okay, what kind of weak-ass charge was that? Come on, guys. You're only winded. You're not tired yet. Alright, I really hate how long this militia held out over here.
The enemy general flees like the coward he is. Press onward. The enemy army flees the field. Pursue and run them down.
Alright, archers. No more firing. Ceasefire. Alright, these are some heavy losses, but the army is still, for the most part, intact. They'll just need a couple of turns to replenish their losses. Let's make sure this general doesn't get away. Where is he? Yeah, kill this guy, please. Do not let him get away. Alright, we did well there. Lost 671 troops. And that was against mostly Dwarven militia, so imagine how much worse it's going to be once we're up against like tier 2 and tier 3 infantry. Because the Firebeard warriors were, yeah, they were pretty ferocious. And like I predicted, our rangers are just not doing much against those troops. Their armor is just too thick. We need the steel boats.
Glory, honor, victory. Yes.
Alright, let's send you guys back for retraining.
As you wish. Orders.
Gonna start sending you guys back over here. Or would it make more sense to send you towards Fornost instead? Let me think here. No, we should send you back there. We can get pretty much all of you replaced up in Barshaleg, and maybe Karn Doom as well. And we've got reinforcements on the way, so once the reinforcements arrive, we can continue pushing.
Your attention is an honor, noble ally.
Yeah, I don't know what Enidoith is trying to do up here.
I would fight for your people as if they were my own, friend.
There are no Dwarven forces over in Kasuk, so that's good. Alright, and what about Gondor's armies?
Yes.
Alright, you guys are gonna march straight for Guineard up there.
Yes. Yes.
You'll be up there in 2 turns.
I have returned to fulfill my destiny.
Here, my lord. We can go no further
Got
today.
thousands upon thousands of troops setting up against Isengard. So the goal is I'm going to besiege Orthanc, and if Orthanc's been taken, then I could maybe I'll use the Oathbreakers to wipe out their Doomstack. But Isengard doesn't have much territory left. I do, however, need more spies in the area. I need more intel.
Without question.
Alright, the elves are attacking Entwade where Saruman is holding out. And they've got the Ents over there too.
Your orders, my lord.
I wish I had some cavalry. Yeah, Gondor, famous for not having really any cavalry, unfortunately. I could try to get some more of these guys going. But they'll take some time. Oh wait, I've got these guys over here. I can send you over. We might as well just send all these troops over. Well, actually, I'm going to send you guys down south so you can kind of reinforce our efforts down there.
We can go no further today.
Uh-oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that from the Verdieggs.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, shit.
Retreat.
Oh, Saruman is dead at the age of... Well, he was technically thousands of years old, so... That's just the in-game age. Alright, we'll figure out what's going on over here in Fainal Bell in a little while. Need to be on the lookout for this guy's army. I think we'll have to confront him soon, because he's heading... He looks like he's heading towards Tal El Joff. I've got this guy's army over here too, but I need more intel. I have a spy here, so... How big is this army? Okay, it's still pretty big. Too big for us to properly besiege. I could use some reinforcements down on the south. But what I'm going to do is start having you guys march in this direction. Take out Imlad Karnan over there.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Yeah, you can come down and help him.
Yes. We'll make camp here.
And I'm going to send you guys down south too. There's no need for you to be there.
We can go no further today.
I don't have any ships over here, do I? Nope, I don't.
Yes.
Alright, I'll deal with you guys in a bit. I've got a big army on the way to take it back, so...
Yes, my lord. We shall conform. Taking the troops ashore.
Alright, I'm going to bring you back to Fenwillan because we no longer need you. This guy will take over.
Yes,
Oh,
my lord.
Gondor's forces need to head towards Ginyard. We're making our way there. Kind of wish they can go faster, but this is breakneck speed as is. And the Oathbreakers are nearly at Isengard. Let's make sure there's no one in the way to stop us. Alright, good. Alright, you're going to besiege Orthanc for me. Got a lot of Brelanders here. Very pissed off Brelanders. Okay, Barshaleg. Yep, I need to get you guys in here. So, retraining. Let's get you guys retrained. I'm going to get the rest of you out of here to make room for the other troops.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
Alright, this won't be difficult. Let's get you retrained. You retrained. I've got sworn archers here ready to go with some ballistas and gold tier armor rangers. And also wardens too. Let's get you guys moving. Oh, no! Shit, I did not want to do that. Why? No. Fuck. I didn't want to do that. Shit, shit, shit. Alright, fine. Damn it. I did not want to do that. Fuck. Okay.
Well met there, friends.
Alright, well, we still have a large mercenary army over here. I'm going to start pushing towards Barchetta with my forces here.
With honor, we can go no further, my lord. Yes. Yes. Urging armies, my lord.
I look forward to fighting you, noble enemy.
Alright, we don't need these spies here anymore. Let's start having you march westwards.
Approaching quietly.
I'd welcome a trial by arms to end this feud.
Yes.
I look forward to fighting you.
Your attention is an honor, noble ally. Yes.
Alright, I think it's time we start getting
Yes.
our forces assembled here, because we can start pushing against the dwarves full time now. We no longer have to worry about the defense of Fornost over here, so we can get all of you guys moving.
Honor.
Let's give you some proper troops to work with. Let's give you the Dunedain cavalry as well.
Urging armies, my lord.
I'm going to get you guys moving too. There we go.
As you wish. We can go no further today.
And then Illuminus will leave you with the garrison there for now, just in case.
Yes, my lord.
My lord. My lord. I respect you, my enemy.
Alright, we need more spies down here. But I am going to send this army back up. Might be best. Let me see here.
It will be an
I'm going to send you in this
honor.
direction.
Yes.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
In the meantime, let me see
Let
here.
us settle matters on the field of battle. It will be an honor defeating you.
Oh, we can get some... That's interesting. We can get some Corsairs to recruit. Let's definitely do that.
An order.
Alright, I'm going to kind of send you in this direction for now.
Honor.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Orders.
Your orders, my lord.
I respect you in battle.
My lord.
Alright, save us Arnor 163. I think I'm just going to have my guys come in here and take out these guys now. I might wait for one more turn.
Yes, yes. With honor, we shall engage. Honorable, glorious victory! As you command, we shall
Your
prevail.
orders, my lord.
Yes.
Your orders, my lord.
Alright, let's start recruiting some more troops here to support the war effort. I'll send you guys here to get you retrained. And you just start sending ships back up north. Yeah, let's get you up here. Pick up some troops. We can send you down south. I'm gonna do the same thing with you as well.
Yes, sir. Full ships ready. We can go now. Ships ready, my lord.
Yeah, I really need more spies down here. Do I have any more agents here? Alright, let's make this the last turn is what I'm thinking. I just want some idea about how quickly we can win this game, because we're up against Dorwinian and the High Elves, and I haven't checked on Dorwinian in a little while, so... yeah, sooner Isengard can be destroyed, the better, because it's all I need to win the game now.
We must make a stand. We are besieged.
Where are we besieged? Settlement besieged, Cirith Ungol. Really? Oh, he should hold out. Unless it's a much larger army, like how big is this army?
To battle.
Okay, so he's going up against like over 500 troops. Is there any way I can get some support over to him? Like, can I send him some of these guys to help out?
By your
My
command.
own damn fault for not putting more troops in there.
Yes. Yes. My lord. March to exhaustion. Continuing later.
Yes, my lord. As you wish. Without question.
Alright, I need spies up here.
Impossible. Approaching. Yes, my lord.
Well, we desperately need cavalry, so I'm going to go ahead and get some Rohirrim in here. Why are these guys more expensive? They're the exact same thing. Huh, that doesn't make any sense. I'm going to get rid of you. And let's hire the Medicel Door Wards over here. I like these guys. Oh, wait, we can get Royal Guard? Oh, that's cool. Well, that's awesome. Let's get Royal Guard.
We shall engage. We shall prevail. Yes. Stand, men of the West.
Yes, my lord.
As you wish. Yes. We must fight with courage. Yes. To battle. We shall prevail. Yes. Yes. My lord. Yes. By your command. Yes. As you wish. Yes. Moving to crush the enemy. Your attention is an honor. I would fight for your people as if they were my own, friend. We shall
Oh,
slaughter them, my lord.
damn it, why?
Moving to crush the enemy. We shall slaughter
Oh,
them, my
this
lord.
drives me nuts.
I've tried whipping them, but the men are spent. Orders. As you command.
March in
An order.
quietly. I shall continue tomorrow. Yes, my lord.
With honor. To battle, my lord. Glory, honor, victory. Yes, orders. As you command. Yes. We have triumphed. Let us settle matters on the field of battle. With honor.
Your orders, my lord.
Glory, honor, victory. A most noble. Yes. My lord. Yes. To battle.
Killed off a lot of generals there, didn't we?
An honorable, glorious victory. My lord, our courage and honor have conquered. Yes. As you wish. My lord. Yes.
My lord.
There will be much honor in defeating you.
Orders. With honor.
Your order.
Boarding the ship.
Alright, I'm gonna send you down here to help deal with the Corsairs.
Fine day to
Decided that's what we're gonna do.
ships ready.
And then I'm gonna get these troops together. I think I'll rely on them to help retake Gobelto Palace. Yeah, I've already got a decent sized army. If I need more troops, I can rely on... Yeah, I'll get you guys moving over here too, why not?
Ships ready. Ships ready.
I will only address you in battle.
Okay, what else have we got here?
Orders.
Alright, I think we can get these generals on the move then. Got the catapult ready to go. Archers are ready.
With honor. Assembling a mighty host.
Let's get you guys moving in this direction. Actually, you know what? I might leave a couple of you behind, because I like those gold tier archers more.
Yes.
And I'll leave behind the militia here too.
The army. Yes.
And we don't need that much siege equipment.
Splitting the troops. Yes. Yes.
Alright, have you guys move this way.
Making camp here.
I'd welcome a trial by
Alright, so these dwarves are getting a little cocky over here.
Yes.
I'd welcome a trial by arms to end this feud.
Keep an arrow ready.
An order. By your command.
I'd welcome a trial by arms to end
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this campaign another day, but I want to see... Alright, I think we're in a good place. The Easterlings are still holding on. They're gonna lose Wintirian fairly soon, but they still hold on to Elgar over there. And also Varfest over here too. I think they'll do okay. They might get a Doom stack to help them hold out a little longer, but I don't know what the High Elves need to do to achieve victory, so I may have to look that up, because I think Isengard has to be destroyed too for them to win. So we have to make sure that all of our objectives are completely lined up. Oops, whoopsie, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, let me save it as Arnor 164. And then we'll do a backup save just in case. But yeah, I don't know what the High Elves need to do next. I'm going to look it up real quick. Go back to the War of the Ring campaign. The High Elves, in order to win the campaign, they need to eliminate goblins, Witch Realm, and Ag. Oh, so all their enemies are destroyed. So Isengard's not one of them. That's not good. So they need to hold the Grey Havens, the Hidden Valley, and Arigion, and they need to hold 24 regions. So Grey Havens they already have, Arigion they already have, and Hidden Valley. Let me take a look at this here. We just need to count how many regions they hold. So right now it's just a tally. It's down to region count only, because all their enemies are destroyed. We just have to destroy Isengard to win. And they're not much further behind. Yeah, Isengard can be destroyed rather quickly. Because the plan is, I mean, I'll just do this real quick. The plan is I can take Orthanc quickly. Icing Run will still need to be taken. Foldberg. Yeah, they're down to just 5 regions left. And then over here, let's do a quick little count. They need to hold 24 to win the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, I'll count from up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7. Eight. Gundabat counts as 8. I'm pretty sure that's the count right there. 9. Ost and Ethel counts as 9. Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, bugger. 14, 15, 16. 17, 18. Oh, crap. 19. Oh, shoot. Are they that close to winning? Oh, my goodness. Okay, let me count this again. 1, 2, 3. I'm really bad at counting these regions. Alright, starting with Imlanid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh, shoot. Wait, they already have 24 then, don't they? 24? Okay, we might be in trouble here, because the High Elves might be closer to victory than we had calculated. But 24... But where's Hidden Valley? So they already hold at least 24 regions by my count. The goblins were destroyed more recently. Mordor and Agmar are gone. I wonder if I can stall their victory by trading a couple of my settlements for one of their victory conditions here. It is possible. Maybe I could just give them a couple of really rich cities in exchange for the Grey Havens, or I doubt they'll give me a region. It's worth a try. Ooh, this is getting really tight now. This is getting really tight, unfortunately. I was hoping Isengard was one of their enemies, but it is not, unfortunately. They are not an enemy for them to worry about. So I think at this point, it's really just down to, like, do they have the Hidden Valley? I don't even know where the Hidden Valley is. Where is the Hidden Valley? Buzradum, Aduneth, Vinyar. Yeah, I don't know where these guys are. I have no idea where Hidden Valley is supposed to be. I can only optimistically assume they don't have it yet. Yeah, I have no idea where it is. Okay, I think Grey Havens is supposed to be all three of these port cities. So if I take Mithlon from them, then it'll definitely forestall them for a little while, but the Hidden Valley... What counts as the Hidden Valley, then? I have no idea. So the Hidden Valley is not any particular region, it's a collection of regions that I can't figure out. I can only assume it's somewhere in the Misty Mountains, right? Like around here? I may have to look up my Tolkien lore here. Oh yes, Rivendell, of course. So at this point, they already meet all the victory conditions, don't they? Because I'm counting everything, and they already got 24 regions. 1, 2... Alright, I'm count again here. Alright, better just count from this side up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, is it only 20? Oh, then it buys me some time, right? Maybe I was miscounting this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6. 7, 8. That's 8. That's 8. So we're on to Dunyanag. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21. So they only need 3 more regions to win the game. So at least... Let me see. I could permanently forestall them by taking one of their victory regions. I mean, would they go for it? I don't think they would. It would be a pretty crazy deal to negotiate, but Imlat Karnan, Estala... Alright, let's see if this would actually work. I gotta get a diplomat over here.
My lord. Your orders. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Alright, so yep, you're right near the L's. So remind me again, what have we got? Khaldun, Tal al-Jaf, Estala.
Approaching their... Always happy to deal with you, trusted friends.
Khaldun, Tal al-Jaf, and... Yeah, they're not going to go for that.
I accept this. Well,
So technically that could work.
farewell.
Technically that could work. It's a little on the crazy side, but... that could work out for us.
Yes, my lord.
Give the L's control of these regions over here. That way we don't have to worry about these guys down here anymore. And Mithlon... I'll need to get a general over there to keep it under control, because it looks pretty bad right now. So technically this could work. I don't know how I feel about doing this. I might just save this as a backup, but I think it's a reasonable approach to winning the game, because if we can permanently stall the high L's from victory by taking Mithlon, Mithlon's part of the Grey Havens. So without Mithlon, they can't win the game. So this buys us a lot more time to reach our victory conditions. So at least that's something we can entertain. Alright folks, I'm going to go ahead and take off here. And Abraham, thanks again for watching. Hope you enjoy the rest of your night. And hopefully we can play some Hold Fast tomorrow.